Irons? Is that you? Can you hear me?
Officer Shakes, you haven't reported in for 3 episodes. Give me a sit rep.
Sit rep? Isn't that more of a military thing?
Yeah, but, sit rep has a bit of ring to it, you know?
And I'm already sitting down.
You do realize that's not actually what it means, like, whatever, just give me the report.
Let's see. We stopped the train, that was good. We found a shotgun, explored some more of the training facility. We found this weird crank and this...
What? I'm talking about the domestic disturbance call-out for 152 Wharf Avenue?
Oh, right. Yeah, that dude was a zombie. Wait, did you say 152?
Wharf Avenue, yes.
Nuts. 155 Wharf Avenue.
No, Milkshake.
Well, shit. I mean, that guy was a maniac. Why did he bite me?
155 Wharf Avenue's the home of a David Jones, psychiatrist and devout Mormon.
Well, that does explain the biting. And his uncanny ability to get me to talk about my feelings.
Damn it, Milkshake. How am I supposed to explain this to the mayor? To the mayor. He is going to be all over my ass.
And this is part 4 of Resident Evil 0, starting now.
And who the...
Alright, let's get stuck into it. We've got a lot more exploring to do. Let me just drop off these increments real quick. There we go. Thank you, Rebecca. Ooh, a spooky bathroom. You know, I've complimented this game's choice in music already, but it also knows when to let you just sit in uncomfortable silences like in the room with the crows before. And it also knows when to spook you right the fuck out with this menacing noodle man. The leechmen or the mimicry markers have a bit of a wind-up to their spawn. He'll throw a little temper tantrum before he actually starts swinging, so we can politely just squeeze by him during these moments. Ooh, so the door won't open and it has an engraving of a clock. This must be one of the... Hold that thought, we have a bad-tempered noodle man in the hole. Excuse me, just gonna squeeze in here. Met your brother outside, you know, I'm just gonna go. Excuse me, dreadfully sorry. Sorry. Man, that one guy playing the piccolo was making bank today. Okay, so, as I was saying, that room must have been one of the meeting rooms that the document in the bird room talked about. So, now we just need to find some kind of clock to put the code in, which was 8:15 if you were taking notes. I think we're gonna keep the crank with us for now. So far, it's the only key item we have that should directly help us advance. We just, you know, gotta find out where to stick it. Okay, this room definitely has to have more going on with it. This must have been one of the lecture halls for new Umbrella staff fresh off the train. I can just imagine the wizened words Old Man Marcus must have shared with his newly hired pupils.
Okay, welcome to Umbrella.
don't touch fucking anything.
With all due respects, we are trained
Whatever you're about to
biologists.
say, you're all just gonna end up as fucking zombies anyway. I don't give a shit. Boy, those Umbrella higher-ups sure do have a way with words, don't they? Aha! The, crank terminal. No? I was sure it'd be a crank terminal. Damn it. I never got why this typewriter is here. Like, we're right next to the entry foyer, which has a typewriter. One you're way more likely to use, given how central it is. Just seems kind of redundant, you know? Wait, hold on a sec. And where do you lead, most mysterious door? Alright, bring it in, Chief. Ah, hell yes. Can we get a twofer? Contestant number 2, come on down. Owie! Milkshake, cut that out! That wasn't what you were supposed to do. Dick. This must be the training facility's library. And a floor plan for our troubles. Fantastic. Ah, here we go. Now this looks like a crank-lacking device if I've ever seen one. Perfect. But before we go a cranking, there's one other thing I want to check in here. Ah, see? The candle's out, you say. Well, not while I have my trusty lighter. I said, not while I have my trusty lighter. What the fuck? Am I being pranked right now? Yeah, Painting, I get it. The light guides the way. Now let me light the lantern. Absolutely fine. No, really, I mean, that's fine. Honestly, I was the idiot for assuming the lighter would work. Alright, Rebecca, get in here.
Roll 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to...
Hey, Rebecca, who sings that song?
Oh, the Proclaimers.
Awesome, let's keep it that way.
I could have shot him. And nobody would have known.
Come on!
Okay.
Holy shit, game. Give Rebecca a break. She isn't so mentally deficient she can't work a crank. Well, seeing as we'll be exploring up ahead as Rebecca, let's do a quick shuffle around with the inventories. Pull the crank, Billy! Jumping Jesus, that's a big-ass bug.
Alright, Billy, send it down.
Now these abominations are the plague crawlers, a bastard child of several insects that had a rough night drinking and were also infected with, the T virus. On a plus side though, looks like we found our clock. We just need to find a few of the missing parts for it. Listen, I can tolerate bugs, just not in the same room as me. Seriously though, I know they have beaks, but birds have hollow bones. If Rebecca just socked that thing right in the face, it would just, crumple and die. Guys, I think the Umbrella staff had their own swimming pools. Man, with certain doom aside, working for this company looked like it had some baller perks. Okay, I can't have been the only one thinking that thing was a door. This must be the bug lounge. Ow! Hey, don't take the bastard child compliment so personally. It's factual to the lore. Y'all are just some Frankenstein cockroaches. Ugh, geez, Rebecca has a significantly lower health pool than Billy. That's why you see me running around as him more often than not. Oh, yeah, give me that. Ah, damn it, 2 slots. Alright, we'll come back for this. Hey, and here's part 2 of the Foyer Scales puzzle. Man, this room was packed with goodies. Shotgun ammo, a key item, and a new weapon. Alright, let's go drop these off and open up the way for Billy Boy.
God, I hope she didn't choke on her own tongue up there or something stupid.
I'm back at the foyer, you douchebag. And I also found a grenade launcher.
Aw, dibs.
Wow, that guy's reaction timing is impeccable. That dude just did a 180 to give me a little nibble on my way out. Oh, I must have missed this before.
Training Facility Mission. This training facility will raise a new generation of model employees to serve as the future of Umbrella corporations. Applying the strictest and most rigorous training standards, this facility will, without regard for gender, race, or creed, produce only the best candidates to be the future global leaders of Umbrella Corporation. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities. Training Facility Guidelines. Discipline, obedience, unity. These 3 words are the basic principles which govern Umbrella Corporation employees and are to be considered the law of this facility. Keep these words in mind at all times, devote yourselves to your training, and bring honor to yourselves and the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corporation Management Training Facility.
You know, on second thought, I don't think the perks are really worth the zealousy that the higher-ups here expect you to have.
Come on.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit fast forward here to save you guys a lot of unexciting backtracking. I wanted to zip out and gather some of the items that I'd left behind and stockpile them in the main foyer here. Partially for ease of access, but mostly because my OCD just won't allow me to leave behind a single herb. Now this is a helpful find. The grenade launcher. A fictional design that incorporates elements of the R137, the DefTech, a Mikor MGL, and the folding stock of a SPAS-12. You know, the shotgun? While it doesn't resemble one single grenade launcher in the real world, damn does it have a nice design, allowing for 3 different ammunition types. We are going to be saving this monster for only the most problematic bioorganic weapons. Alright, and with that we've collected everything we need up to this point. Now we need to collect something from the bottom of these drained pools. We'll need our crank specialist, Billy, to do his thing again, because, well, yeah, Rebecca is, crank impaired.
Seriously, how the hell do you do that? No background music, a key just sitting here innocently. Surely this isn't gonna be some kind of trap.
Look, it was the thing that you said. Don't worry, I think he's just trying to give you a hug.
Billy!
Alright, boss number 2, Centurion. You know, because he's a centipede. Capcom knew the ultimate answer to horror is just add more legs, so they decided to blow the leg budget on this guy. The only issue is, where can they go from here? Like Stinger, Centurion here looks a lot more menacing than he really is. He just kind of actively avoids you, wanting more to just hang out with Rebecca and tell her about his terrible hot takes in video games. While we just have to focus on shooting him until he realizes the internet is not an echo chamber for his poor choice in video games.
Hi, how are you? Rebecca! Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, he was really quite polite. I just disagreed with him on several opinions. And that's why I had to use violence. Sometimes I have to remind myself you were on death row.
And with that, the fire key is ours. Super effective on the grass key, but not very effective on the water key. If you recall those red doors we stumbled across throughout the facility, now we can go back and bust them open. I think I'll leave the majority of the exploring until the next episode, but there is one fire door that's very close to the main hall that I want to check out before we call it a day. So let's just nip over there now. Doing up? Walking around like you own the dining hall? I knew it wasn't a mistake ending the episode just yet. Of course, the training facility kitchen, for the finest in umbrella delicacies. Fun fact, in Japan there's actually a Resident Evil cafe and grill, if you can believe it. They serve Resident Evil themed food, have a bunch of awesome props, and even have a little in-house performance while you're eating. It's definitely on my list of things to do when I can finally visit Japan. Would you look at that? Lighter fluid. We can finally upgrade Billy's lighter from irrelevant paperweight to functional. Kind of feels a little silly they put an extra hurdle to just get the lighter working, but I mean, they were also transporting Billy Coen in full casual attire and letting him keep a lighter on him, so I guess there are sillier things to point out. Actually, I think I'm just gonna get both of the red doors out of the way now. Oh, yeah, Noodle Man. Never mind, screw that. Well, in that case, let's go use the lighter, now that it finally works.
Hey, what happened to ending the episode? I know. It's just this room is getting really cluttered, and there is a limit to how many items we can have on the floor. I'm getting to it, okay?
At last, enslaved fire. Oh, it's their lunch break. Okay, guys, we'll come back here later. And there we go. I think we're gonna leave episode 4 off here, finally. We got the crank working, found the clock for the meeting room puzzle, picked up the grenade launcher in all of its glory, slapped the shit out of Centurion, picked up the fire key, opened the library side room without lighter. Man, we've actually had a pretty full-on episode this time around. Next time we'll be exploring the rest of the fire room doors, checking out the side room once the zombie unions required to break their quota has been met, and no doubt have to deal with a couple of those noodlemen that are prowling the hallways of this place. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying the playthrough so far. Is this your first time experiencing Resident Evil 0? Are you excited for the later entries in the series? Leave a comment to appease the algorithm gods below, and if you aren't already subscribed, well, please consider subscribing. Alright, until next time, everybody. See you later.